30 seconds. Blingy greetings. It's your Bling International Diva Confident Miss Bling, and you are tuned into the Bling Radio Show live. My amazing guest, Dedra, we're going to go get right on into it. Dedra, Pookie Crack Cake is here to Bling the Airwaves with us today. Everybody say hello to Dedra.
Hey, y'all. How are you?
Okay, let's get into it about these cakes, honey. So I have been seeing Pookie Crack Cakes online. I think I started seeing like the full cakes, and it was like the butter pecan crazy cake. And I'm like, oh my God, I done just had this weight loss surgery, but can you please like cut me a little piece? Because I can't do the whole cake. I only got a little stomach now. But I'm like, everybody has been asking like about this cake. So first, it's amazing to be able to witness where I came in at and what I'm seeing now. And we're going to get into where we are right now. But let's talk about, first of all, just go ahead and give me a quick introduction of you. And then we'll go ahead and start talking about the cakes.
Well, I am Dedra, born and raised here in Chicago, from the West Side stand up, from K-Town. And, you know, I worked in quality control for years, but I've always known how to cook. And, but I didn't know how to bake, right? So I wanted to be like this well-rounded cook, just a woman that can cook really good and then that can bake. So I started around 2014 teaching myself how to bake. All in trial and error, just baking desserts for the home, for my family. And then I stumbled upon me creating the butter pecan praline cake, which was the only cake that I sold since 2015 up until 2018. Until I got into different flavors. I sold that one cake and I sold out every time I posted it for that one cake because that's how much people loved it. Until I ventured out into other flavors.
Okay. So the crack cake journey. How did you begin this crack cake journey?
It started for me just basically baking for friends and family. And then once I hit their table and was at their gatherings, their people was calling me like, hey, can you bake this for my job function? I need 4 cakes for my family reunion. And like it just literally started from there. Like word of mouth. And it just spread like wildfire from there.
Awesome. And so you sold this one cake for 5 years straight, and it sold out every time. Tell us about that.
Every time. People would get mad. They would be like, hey, can you please add me to the list? I'll be like, I can't do, I can only bake so many. I'm sorry, I'll get you on the next round. I sold out of that one cake, the butter pecan praline, for 5 years. Yes, I did.
Wow. That's amazing. So what would you say your biggest influence was that made you want to bake in the first place?
Oh my God. My grandmother, Lucille, my great grandmother, actually, Lucille, I was like her shadow. I went everywhere she went. I did everything she did. She got me in that kitchen at an early age. I've been cooking since the age of 7. I started off stirring and making sure that the beans didn't stick, and I elevated from there.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with the elevation. And I'm loving to see where it actually has taken you and where it's taking you now. So let's talk about the mini loaves because we know you got the whole cakes, and I mean every single time I saw September post about this cake, they were going ham on y'all in this post like, I need a cake, I want one, do you ship, this, that, or the other. I do know people that's here in Atlanta. They do want to know if you ship. So we'll get to that. But first, we want to talk about how did the mini loaf concept come about? Like, what made you just say, okay, you know what, I'm going to do these mini loaves?
Man, you know what? I have my customers. So I value my customers' feedback, right? And so many of them, like I sell cakes. I don't sell the
Okay.
decorative cakes. I don't sell wedding cakes. Like I sell those homemade cakes that you used to come in the house and your grandmother had in that cake pan, or your great auntie that can cook her tail off. And
Okay.
so I was selling just whole cakes. I never had a small version, and I never sold slices. So my
Okay.
customers was like, why don't you sell slices or do cupcakes? And at first I was just like, no, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I just wanted to do something different, give them the same product and do something different that set me aside from what everybody else was doing.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
how the mini loaf came. That's how it
Okay.
came. I said, let me see, can I break this down and give my customers what they want?
Okay. And that's what it's about. When you know you got a clientele of people and they asking for different things, you kind of want to try, to appease them in a sense, but then just challenge yourself as well as in whatever you're doing. So that's pretty dope. So let me see, where can we find these amazingly delicious Pookie Crack Cakes?
From me. From me directly. You can find them, you can get them through me. You can also, so I have them right now. They're in two restaurant locations.
Okay.
So my cakes are now in Jerk 48, the one on the south side of Chicago. So there's two
Okay.
locations on 67th Street. And then the west side location, which is on Madison and Costner. So
Okay.
they at both of those locations, and I bring the cakes to them twice a week. On Wednesdays, I give them a fresh drop. They'll have a fresh drop tomorrow, and
Okay.
then on Saturday morning, they'll have another drop from me. So you can
Okay.
definitely get them at those two restaurants for now. And I have other
Okay.
restaurants reaching out to me, but right now,
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, how does it feel? Like, how did it feel like okay, once you said, okay, I'm gonna put it in the restaurant, like, what was the feeling like when you knew that Pookie Crack Cakes was going to the next level?
well, listen, it was all so surreal, right? So when I brought the cakes there, me and my husband, when we brought the cakes, um, I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, you know what? Okay, today is Tuesday. So I brought the first round of cakes to the restaurant on a Tuesday. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, by Friday they'll probably be getting low. And then, I might have to do like maybe an early drop. And
Okay.
it wasn't until the owners called me and was like, hey, do you know that the Southside location has sold out? That was literally 2 hours after we had dropped the cakes off, right?
Wow.
And so we had just dropped the cakes off on the West Side location, and then they called us back and was like, "You do know that the West Side location is sold out."
Oh my
And so
God.
we couldn't believe it. Like we really could not believe that they had left that fast. It was so exciting. I was so happy because it just shows what type of product that I have, the
Right.
demand for it. So I was very grateful and happy that it did sell that fast, but it was also shocking.
Okay.
It was shocking.
Okay. Okay. So I saw that you and your husband were doing like a competition with the South Side and the West Side. Um, and it's super cool to like keep the people engaged. Um,
Absolutely.
doing a competition with your own stuff. Like you are in competition with anybody. The product that you have looks so amazing. Nobody else is doing this. You know, you'll see the little cakes and like the other little restaurants and stuff like that. But I've never seen nobody brand something the way that you guys are branding your line. So that's pretty awesome and amazing. But doing this concept where you guys are, seeing like how would it say 10 minutes y'all sold out or the first hour y'all sold out? The
That
one in the
that was
restaurant.
that was the second drop. So the second drop
Oh,
they sold out, and then I also let me just reiterate. Okay, so let me back up a little bit. I also have a street team. So,
right.
so my brother-in-law, for the people who couldn't get the cakes at the restaurant because they sold out so quickly, I have him dropping cakes off at the job. We were, again, asking the customers, where do you want these cakes to be? Can we get hold to your beauty, your beauty shop, barber salon, hospitals, your place of business, let us know where you're at and we'll bring the Pookie Crack Cakes to you. So my
Okay.
brother-in-law, he sold out within hours as well. Like he called me and was done.
Wow.
He left my house with 200 cakes, and within 3 hours, it was over with.
Oh my god. That is so crazy.
Shout out to my brother-in-law Shondell, who be out here in these streets with them Pookie Crack Cakes.
Yo, for real. So it's amazing. I'm actually speechless. It's just amazing to see one of my sisters doing a thing, from the crib, from the west side, just doing something so amazing. And everybody loves sweets. If we supposed to have it or not, we like it. You
Absolutely,
know?
man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I mean, it's definitely, I don't take any of it for granted. I'm grateful for everything. I mean, my customers are my driving force. If it wasn't for them, it's been times I've been like, you know what, let me do something else. But God has always affirmed to me to just pursue and follow my passion.
Yes.
And so that is a gift that he gave me, and I'm just gonna use it, and I'm gonna walk through those doors, and I'm gonna use it. Like I'm gonna listen to what he tell me to do, and I'm going to do it.
Yes. You're doing a great job. When I say a great job, a great job. And so we got the street team. And in the future, where are you looking to go? Will you be doing like bigger events? Have you done any events where you sold the cakes or you had the cakes prepared at some vending events? What are you looking for in the future for Poochie Pookie Crack Cakes?
Well, I did an event recently. I did a concert at the House of Hope. I
Okay.
teamed up, yeah, I teamed up with a young lady, Bailey's Beautiful Bites. She
Okay.
invited me to come and serve the clients. I mean, the artists and their
Okay.
people
Okay.
backstage. So I was able to do that. And I will be at the Mother's Day brunch at the House of Hope with Shirley Caesar, in May at the Brothers Day brunch that's coming up. I will also be um, eating them my cake as well. So
Awesome. Shout
yeah,
out to me. Yes. So, do you eat your product? Do you enjoy it?
yes, I do. But some reason people think I always just have cake on deck because I bake the cakes, right? So
Right.
I'll have customers. They'll call me. They be like, "I know you got some cake over there." I'll be like, "No, I don't. No, I don't. I do eat my product, but you know
Okay.
what I do? I support a lot of other bakers.
Okay.
So when I want a cake, I order cakes from other bakers. Because
That's dope.
sometimes I may be so tired from cooking the cakes for my customers. When I want to treat myself, I just support other bakers. There's so many awesome bakers in Chicago. So I'll just support
I
another
agree.
baker. It's as simple as that. But I do eat it every now and then, especially like when I come up with something new. We're the test dummies, me and my husband and my closest friends. I will all give them samples and I'll ask them like, hey, how does this taste? On a scale of 1 to 10, what is it lacking? What is it before I put it out for the public to, to consume it? But yes,
Okay.
I do sometimes, but I have to cut back on it because
Okay.
we all know where that could go.
I know. I know.
I'm
I'm
trying to lose about 30 pounds now before my birthday, so I'm eating some cake, but
yes.
I'm trying to cut back on it.
Okay. So let's talk. Okay, let me see if I can share real quick. Um, Let me share real quick the cakes. I want people to see what I see.
Okay.
1 second. Oh, come on, cakes. What are we doing?
Teasing people. Look, teasing
Right,
people.
right. So, Which cake is this?
So that is my strawberry lemon glazed cake. It is a strawberry cake with a delicious, I make like a vanilla bean lemon glaze, and then I sprinkle it, I zest it with the lemon. It is so delicious. It's one of my
Oh,
most requested cakes.
okay. I see the little zest on the top, like you did
Oh
it like
yeah, you
this.
got to have that zest. That's that extra twang in it. You got to have that zest on there.
Yes. Okay. And we gonna go to the next one. Let me see. It don't want to move for me. There we go.
Oh man. So
Ooh.
that's probably neck and neck with the butter pecan praline. So that is my vanilla bean brown butter caramel cake. So it's a vanilla bean cake, and then I make the brown butter caramel. So I stand at that stove and I stir that caramel. Like that caramel is made from scratch. It's not boiled in a can. It is
Ooh.
not nothing that I get out of a jar pre-made. I stand at that stove with my cast irons and I make that caramel homemade from scratch. And I put it on top of those loaves.
Okay. We doing it with the cast irons. You know it's real.
You know it's real. That's what my great grandmother taught me.
Yes. Now, which kind is this one?
That is my red velvet.
Okay.
Red velvet again, just a very moist red velvet cake, and then I have a Philadelphia cream cheese frosting on top of it, and then I put a little sprinkle of the walnuts on top.
Oh, oh Lord, help my soul. Okay. And this one, which one is
Oh,
this?
so that is the cake that started it all. So that is the one, that is my butter pecan praline, that is my baby. That is the one
Okay.
that is near and dear to my heart. Um, the one cake that I sold for 5 years that sold out every single time I put up a post, that is the butter pecan praline, and it is actually a butter pecan cake with a pecan praline glaze on top.
My God. Okay. I'm just looking at it because on my end it's like blown up on my big screen. So I'm just like, help me.
Yes, that is the cake of all cakes.
Okay, the cake of all cakes.
That's the cake of all cakes.
And this one.
So that is my new baby. So I love key lime pie. Me and my grandmother, we are key lime pie lovers. And I
Okay.
know key lime pie is one of those things, either you really like it or you just don't, right?
Right.
So that was something that I wanted to create because we're coming up on the spring, and I just wanted something a little bit more refreshing. And I do make a lemon cake, but I wanted something with a little extra twang to it. So I
Okay.
came up with the key lime. So that's one of my newest flavors. Is the key lime
Okay.
loaf. Yep. And it's just a vanilla again, with the key lime glaze and everything on it. That one on the
Okay.
screen right now, that is my other new baby. That is the peach cobbler cake.
Mm, mm,
So
mm.
it is a peach infused cake, and then on top I make the peach cobbler glaze and with the peaches and dice them up and put it right on top of the cake.
Oh my God. Girl. I'm about
And
to go hop in my car.
Listen, I make a liquor infused version of that as well. So I do a peach crown
I
version
smelled
of
it.
it.
I think I just smelled it. I'm like, I wonder if
Yes.
she do like peach crown. That's what I was
So
thinking.
so that is just the PG-13 version, but I do an adult for I do a liquor infused one that people have went nuts over. I sold all of it during the holidays. People bought it like crazy. They couldn't get enough of it.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so where do you find the time? Where on earth do you find how many cakes when you do your first batch for the week? And I know you just started. When you do your first batch for the week, how many cakes do you have to prepare?
So my volume just got doubled. So we started off kind of modestly because we didn't know where this was gonna go, right?
Right.
So we started off with like 120 orders, right?
Okay.
And those sold out, and then I said I brought another 120, and then those sold out like that. So now my orders have kind of tripled. So right now with Jerk 48, I'm gonna be at 500
Woo.
cakes a week at Jerk 48.
Okay.
Because the volume is so high there. And then I'm going to be at about 300 with the streets team.
Wow.
Because my brother-in-law, when I talked to him earlier today, he's pretty much sold out before he even get his cakes on Thursday.
That is crazy. That is crazy. It's like it's almost like the way it sounds is like what do you have time to do outside of getting all of the supplies and making the cakes? What is a day in the life like when you start preparing it to get your orders out for that batch?
Well, it definitely takes discipline. I mean, thank God I have a husband inside of my husband. I call him my husband now. So he has definitely been my saving grace from. He has picked up a lot of slack on just going out, getting supplies, getting things done, making drops, doing things so I can focus on what I'm doing. It definitely takes discipline. Can't be up all night. Can't be distracted because you got to pay attention to what you're doing because you're doing too many, you're multitasking. So, right now is daunting, but you know what? I'm working hard now so that it can be a little bit easier on me later. I asked God for increasement and he has done that. So now I'm asking him for my commercial kitchen.
Okay.
So I can really pump them out. So
yeah.
Everything is in due time and at God's speed. But right now I'm doing the best that I can. And I'm just being, just very disciplined with it and just getting it done. No excuses, just getting it done.
Yes.
I'm walking through the doors of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Yes, girl. I'm so excited. I didn't know I would be this excited about cake. Okay.
I'm gonna have to send you a care package. You know what? Maybe you should be my first shipping. How about that?
Yes, girl, send it. Look, my address is.
I'm gonna have to send you because I have flight packages. So I have economy, business class, and first class, and then I have local entry packages.
Okay, so these are ones that take a flight. Right.
So, whether you flying Spirit or Emirates, we got something for you.
Nice. Nice. Yes, because I see in the comments and they like, okay, where can I buy it at? Are you gonna? Yeah, they want to know. They asking what you gonna do about shipping because that's all I'm seeing in the comments.
So I'm just trying to just get everything situated and regulated with the restaurants first, because of course, they are my priority and they're my customers that are here. But what I'm going to do is shipping will be very soon. I'm just asking my people that's in Atlanta, that's in Houston, that's in Dallas. I mean, so many people in New York, Washington, like we got people from all over that want these cakes and we're going to get them to them.
Nice.
Yes. Nice. So we will be shipping really soon, and I'm hoping that maybe you can be my first experiment with that. So I'm gonna have to do a care package. Yes.
Oh, thank you. That's
Absolutely.
so awesome. And we talked about doing a contest. So for all of our listeners, all of our viewers, do you have any cake right now that you can show them? Like some, you got some
I
done there?
don't. You know what? I
Okay.
don't because I didn't glaze any of them. Like, only thing I was doing was just baking, 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 and I didn't get
Okay.
to really dress them up. I don't dress my cakes up until the day that they go out.
Makes
So I
sense.
bake the night before, the day before, and then I dress them up right before they go out. So
Okay.
you getting a fresh product. Like, nothing is sitting up in my in nothing. Everything
Nice.
is baked fresh on a daily.
Okay. Okay, cool.
So yeah.
So the contest, you're gonna go to IG. You're gonna go follow her now at Pookie Crack Cakes, and you're gonna type Bling Radio or Miss Bling, and then they're gonna select a winner for the cake. Hopefully they local, or they're gonna be part of the experiment too.
Right. Hopefully they are local, somebody local, and they will be getting a free economy pack. So what the economy pack will be, one flavor of each cake.
Nice.
So they'll be getting one flavor of each cake, flavor of their choice, and they'll have 6 mini loaves. And that's going to be the giveaway. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Now, what advice would you give to other people who are entrepreneurs just starting out or wanting to start out, that are afraid to step out on faith and do what you're doing now? Not just in your genre, but anything. Anything as an entrepreneur who wants to step out, because the success has been consistent, and the more you produce, the more success is coming. So, what advice would you give to a future entrepreneur who want to start and just don't know where to start?
Man, as the saying goes, nothing beats a failure but a try. Listen, you have to step out on faith. You have to know that you can do it. And even if you fall, you get back up, reinvent it, and do it again and try it again.
Yes.
I want people to just keep pushing and keep going and pursue their passion and their dreams, and just do not give up on it at all, under no circumstances. No matter what nobody tell you that you can and you will do it. That's the thing with me. Stay very faithful in what you believe and what you know that you can do and what you're capable of doing, and keep it moving and keep it pushing. And also, what has been a key success in my life is the village of people that I have around me. I think that
Okay.
is so, so important. Your support system is just as important as your passion, because guess what? Sometimes you're not going to be able to do everything on your own. You're going to need those people around you to uplift you, to give you advice, to help you. Man, I have an awesome village. Listen,
Nice.
when I tell you I got some friends on my team that will help me do anything that I need to do, that is
Okay.
so important, to keep good people around you that want to see you win and want to see you successful.
Yes.
And they are encouraging, and they will do what it takes to help you get there within their power. So that is also important. The company that you keep is also important. You need people around you that's going to tell you you can and you will do it, versus putting negativity and doubt in your mind and telling you what you can't and what's not going to happen.
Right. Right.
So I would just tell anybody, man, I be scared. I'm still scared. Not scared of success, but it's just something. This is new. I've been used to being in my little box, and now I'm breaking out of that box. So, it's fear, but I have to conquer it. I have to conquer it, and I have to keep going. And I always say to myself, you know what, Dedra, God has brought you this far. He's not going to fail you now.
Oh,
So
yes.
just keep pushing and keep going, and get your support system and your village, your people. Make sure your people around you are right, and they are
Yes.
good people, and they want to see you winning.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is amazing advice, for future entrepreneurs and ladies and gentlemen. Please take heed to what she said because everything she said is true. I even say that I just had a conversation before I came live, talking with my bariatric village. Who are being
Mm-hmm.
held be accountable with saying being a healthier version of me. So I told my keto coach, I said, this is what it is. I just needed to have this conversation. I just needed this
Absolutely.
to be consistent with me so that I could continue to do what I need to do to save myself.
Absolutely.
That's really nice. I'm so glad that you have the support that you have. One last question that I ask everybody.
Okay.
I bling everything. So if it's anything that you could think of that you would want me to bling out for you, what would it be?
Oh my goodness. What would I want you to bling? Bling me out a Pookie Crack Cake. Anything with my logo on it, bling it out. Whether it's a hat, whether it's a visor, whether it's a hoodie. Look,
You
listen,
got it.
I've been rocking everybody else's brand all my life. I'm gonna rock my own brand.
Yes, you got it. How about because I'm seeing it already. I'm already seeing stuff I want to do for you. So I'm seeing like a Pookie Crack Cake apron
Oh yes.
and maybe like a Pookie Crack Cake carry bag, whatever
Oh,
you
that
carry.
would be awesome. Cause you know what? I would love to have like one of those dope, like those duffel bags, or like a big tote.
Yeah,
Cause with me, it's go big or go home. Like I can't look.
right.
Look. The bag got to be big as me. But yes, I would love. When I say I would love that, I would love that. Yes,
Awesome. Okay, we're gonna work on some stuff. I definitely,
absolutely,
I'm in. I'm all in. So I'll send it. You got a care package coming too.
absolutely. So we gonna exchange care packages. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
let's do it. Let's do it
That's
from one
it.
West Side to another. This will be
Man,
fun.
come on, West Side, West Side.
Right. Hilarious. So yes,
Look,
I love it. I love it. I will stay on here forever, and everybody else is enjoying the conversation. Is there anything else you want to share with the viewers before we head out?
man, I just want to say I love my city. When I tell you I'm a little girl from the West Side, K-Town, born and raised, went to Marshall High School. Look, listen, that did not define who the person and who I am today.
Yes.
You know, like people used to be like, "Oh, you from the hood?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm from the hood, and I'm proud of it."
Yes.
If that's what you want to call it, because guess what? I learned a lot from that hood, and I got a lot of love from my hood. So
Yes.
it don't matter where I'm from. I'm always gonna be Chicago. Like no matter where I go, I'm gonna always represent. I love my people. I love my customers. I thank my customers all the time and just let them know how much I really appreciate their support and just everybody around me that want to see me winning, man. Like
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man, reaching out to do this interview. So I appreciate you as well and recognize the things that you're doing in the ATL. That's like my second home.
Okay.
I
Well,
never when I go to Atlanta, when my husband bring me there, I never want to leave. I tell him just leave me here, I'll figure it out.
yeah, that's how it was for me. I came to do something. I think came for Christmas and I was gone St. Patrick's Day. That's how quick I left.
Wow. Man,
It'll be 10 years.
listen, I have such a love for Atlanta. I love the vibe, the energy. I love the black movement in Atlanta. Man, it's so strong. Like, man, we are so powerful on so many levels when we get together
Yes.
and help support each other. Like that's another thing that I just want people to know. If we could just come together, we would be just so powerful, you
Yes.
know. And that's
Absolutely.
what I love about Atlanta. I mean, it happens this way here in my city too, but I mean, Atlanta is just on another. I just love it there. So that's
Yeah.
like my second home. I'm there at least 5 or 6 times a year.
Okay. Well, I definitely got to see y'all when y'all come back.
Absolutely.
And
And
I mean,
Pookie Crack Cakes too then.
Okay. And
Because you're gonna
I'm
be the lost all that weight. You're gonna be the lost all that weight so you can eat it. We ain't gonna worry about nothing. Look, you're gonna eat them cakes. You're gonna eat them cakes. You ain't worry about nothing.
Oh yes. Oh my God. I'm starting sweating, girl. Wait a minute. I'm thinking about the cakes. Okay, so go ahead and give them your social media if you have websites, social media, anywhere that they can reach you because they keep saying where.
So I just started. Remember, I'm just now breaking out of my little box, right? Because
Yes.
everything was just strictly on my Facebook page. So I just recently made an IG page, which is at Pookie Crack Cakes LLC. I'm on IG. I'm on Twitter at Pookie Crack Cakes. I just started a Twitter page. Look, I got one follower on Twitter.
You're gonna have 1 million. It's coming.
I'm building it up. I'm building it up. But on my Facebook page is Dedra Simmons. But on the background, you'll know it's because it has this logo right here, the Pookie Crack Cake logo. It is in my back. It is my cover photo.
Okay.
So you can reach me on Facebook under Dedra McGee. I'm going to start a business page this week. Like I'm just getting all my little duckies in a row.
Cool. Well, I'm supporting in any way that I can. I'm gonna let my other media people know about it, especially when you start shipping. Definitely, I can't wait to be the prototype.
Listen, I'll be listening to the Brad, Ricky Smile. I'll be listening to so many people in Atlanta every day. Look, the young jock. Look, I want all of them to get some of this Pookie Crack Cake.
Okay, we're gonna make that happen.
We're gonna make that happen. Yes, I need all around. I heard Candy Burris love red velvet. I want to get her some of my red velvet too.
Okay.
So I would love to get her some of my red velvet. I heard she loves red velvet. That's her favorite cake. That's what a little birdie told me in Atlanta.
Okay.
But we gonna see.
Okay.
I want all the people. I want all the people everywhere. That's why I'm going to start shipping very soon. So
okay,
definitely.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm behind you. The whole city is behind you. Clearly, the West Side behind you. You know, it's amazing to be where we from. Like people don't understand. It is amazing to be a representative of the West Side of Chicago. I put a West Side representative all day. Austin, Holy City. It is what it is.
You better listen. Over the bridge, people don't know nothing about. Oh, you from over the bridge? You from Chicago? Oh, you from the Avenue? People don't know nothing about that.
Right. Oh, they don't, girl. Okay, this is so amazing, and I'm gonna talk to you soon. We definitely got to do a follow up. I want to follow the journey with your brand and just see where it's going. We could follow up soon. Any other contests or whatever you want to do, let me know. So guys, follow her on Instagram, wherever. I guess just put my name wherever you following her at. She gonna select who's gonna
go
get
to that Instagram page. Follow me at the Pookie Crack Cakes page. You're going to see me on there. You're going to see the logo on there. You're going to see everything. You're going to see this Pookie Crack Cake logo on there. That's how you're going to know you're on the right page. Follow that. We're going to get them names off of there. We're going to put them all in a little hat. You know, we're going to pull it out. And I will be contacting you with how I can get your phone to you. It's as simple as that. But you got to put Miss Bling. You got to go on there and put Miss Bling on there.
Cool. Well, we're going to head out. You go ahead and finish getting you got any more you got to do tonight, any more cakes or whatever?
As soon as I get off from you, I gotta get back to it.
Okay. I thank you for taking your time out to sit and talk to me, stopping production temporarily so we can go ahead and, get this taken care of. But I wish you good success, and I will see you soon. Same to you.
Man, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. See you later.
All right, love. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, y'all. So that was Dedra, the CEO of Pookie Crack Cakes. Okay, so y'all heard what she said to do. Go to her Instagram, and it's Instagram.com. For the ones that's not on there, you still need to make an account. But Instagram.com/Pookie Crack Cakes. Okay, go there and put my name, Miss Bling. I like Two S's. Don't take that from me, okay? MISS Bling. You're going to go there and you're going to put my name, and she is going to select the winner, and you're going to get one of the mini loaves of each one of her cakes for whoever she selects, okay? So good luck to the winner. Thank you for tuning in. I will be back soon, and I appreciate you all for listening, tuning in, watching. Follow me on Instagram at Bling Radio Show, and I am also on Instagram and Facebook at Siobhan by the Ton. All right, so I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for tuning in, and we out of here. Blingy love. Peace.